It's full steam ahead as we move into the weekend. As we come off another profitable day, let's roll out the weekend slate of bets. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for kicking off your weekend with me here as we're on the Friday edition of Winning Bets as we're giving out free sports picks every single day. I hope you guys have had a good week and you're looking forward to this weekend. Go ahead and say a prayer for me this weekend. As Saturday, it's going to be raining, and that is extremely hard with a 1.5-year-old who's full of energy and always wants to go, 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 go. And we can't go outside because we're raining all day long. So yeah, gonna be a tough day for me in store on Saturday. Although there's a Lego store in the nearby mall, I think I'll take them over there to that Lego store for the first time and let them run around there, get some energy out, and probably break a lot of shit, cause me a lot of headaches, and probably be more headaches than what it will be if I maybe stayed here in the house. But gotta get out of the house and do a little something. But overall, though, I hope you guys obviously have a fantastic weekend. Let's go ahead and kick it off here on our Friday edition. Let's make sure we, of course, recap yesterday. It was profitable. As you guys can see right there, we went 3-1 and put 0.83 units in your pocket. That now brings us to the weekend plus 3.96 units this week. Just having another fantastic week. It all started off with over 8.5 runs in that Diamondbacks versus Reds game. No sweat right there. There were 25 runs in that game. As I think I saw, it ended 14-11, and we got the guaranteed cash in the 6th inning. As when the 6th inning was over, it was 4-4. So just a nice, good, easy, no cash there. The trip up of the day was Jose Urena, over 4.5 Ks. Great outing by him. Went 7 strong, only gave up 2 runs. But just couldn't get strikeouts. I think he only ended the game with 2 strikeouts. Had tons of guys with 2 strikes. Just wasn't able to quite find the put away pitch. But yeah, so he ended the game, I believe, with again 2 strikeouts. Just a sports betting loss. No bad beat there. No nothing. Just a normal, good old sports betting loss there. We did come back though in the nightcap, do 2 NBA picks. You guys know I'm not betting on NBA unless they're guaranteed profit solutions. And that's exactly what we had last night. Starting off with that Bulls money line over our friends over at PointsBet. They boosted them to plus 120. Well, Draftkings had the Hornets at plus money, so it was a no-brainer. Go ahead and bet both sides. I hope that the Bulls can win because you get the bigger return if the Bulls win. And that's exactly what the Bulls did. I think they ended up blowing them out. I stopped really checking the score because every time I did, they were up by 20 or 30 so points. So I don't know what the Bulls won by, but they definitely went ahead and won that game. So another, easy, got to bet it right there. And that's the same thing right there with Kobe White with his assists. He went under 5.5 assists. We got that one from our friends OddsJam that I told you guys about. What they do is they find risk-free arbitrage situations. And that's exactly what we had last night with Kobe White there. His over 5.5 assists was at plus 116 over at FanDuel. And then you could also get under 5.5 assists at plus 112 over at Draftkings. So another scenario where it doesn't matter what you bet it, you're getting plus money. You go ahead and bet both sides and you sit back and collect the money. Won $3 on that. That's only won $3 because that's the amount of money I decided to put up. I could have won $3,000 if I wouldn't put up enough money. But again, we talked about, at least on that video, you don't want to kind of go crazy and do things that are outside of your normal sports betting behavior. So I'll take $3. I take 5 of those 3 times, and I'll go ahead and win me a full unit. So I'll gladly go ahead and take $3 on that. So yeah, we've done those 2 days in a row from our friends over at OddsJam. Hopefully they'll come out with another one for today, and we can put some easy money in our pocket. So yeah, again, overall 3-1 and plus 0.83 units. And that brings us now to the week at plus 3.96 units. I don't know about you guys, but my favorite part of the show is hearing the cash register. I love hearing the register ring, baby. Let's make sure to get it to ring all week. And before we do that, though, let's give out some free money. We've got our NBC Sports Predictor League over on the Premier League contest. It's a back-to-back winner. U2BTH brings it home the victory again. He won last week. I don't remember if he won on golf or he won on Premier League, but either way, he won the last contest right there. This time he won with 28 points. He actually had a perfect score after the first 2 games. I don't know if you guys saw, but he had 20 points after the first 2 games. So just a really good job by him. Obviously, I've got your PayPal information, and I'll go ahead and hit you that money here in a little bit, but congratulations right there. On a note there with the NBC Sports Predictor League, I'm actually going to make a change. You guys know I do this show. I don't get paid. I'm not sponsored by anybody. Nobody's paying this. But I love giving you guys money, and I will always continue hooking you guys up because I greatly appreciate the support. But I'm going to make a change to the Premier League scoring. You know the thing where we do an extra $5 if you beat me, or or only pay 15 if I beat you. We're going to move that strategy over to the Premier League game. These NBA games, they come hot and heavy, and they seem like they're 2-3 a week. And yeah, like I said, I don't mind giving out money, and I'm going to continue giving out money. But let's just change the scoring strategy of where you can either earn more or earn less. Let's move that over to the Premier League game, and let's do the NBA pick and roll. You'll just win $20. So going forward, NBA pick and roll will just be a flat $20 giveaway, and that'll start tonight because I did see there's an NBA contest tonight. So yeah, you can win $20 in the NBA contest, and then the Premier League, you beat me, you can win 25. If I beat you, you can win 15. Or if we tie with the exact same score, you can win $30 on there. All right, another thing we get to before we roll out the bets is DraftKings is doing UFC boosts. You get 26% profit boost. Comment on this video, guys, if you have a good way to spend that. I've kind of looked over, tried to see how you can place a bet with DraftKings, place a bet with FanDuel, and get guaranteed money. Or really, if you guys know UFC and you think you guys got some guaranteed winners, drop a comment on this video. I'd hate to see these 3 profit boosts at 26% each go to waste. So yeah, if you've got a way to spend these things, please, by all means, drop a comment on this video. I didn't find a great way to spend them as of yet. I'm still definitely searching because I would love to find us some easy free money. But if you're out there, you know UFC, if you got a way to spend these profit boosts, drop a comment on this video. I know everybody that watches these shows would certainly appreciate a good way to get some easy cash in our pocket. Speaking of a way to get easy cash in your pocket, FanDuel is doing a deposit bonus. You can go ahead and deposit money, and they'll give you up to $50. They'll give you 25% up to $50. So basically, if you want to max out and get that $50, all you got to do is make a $200 deposit, and then they'll go ahead and give you a free $50. I thought last night, like, are they really doing that? Like, can I really drop in $200, get $50, and then withdraw $200? Sure enough, guys, look right here. Last night, I started off a balance, as you can see, with $554. Deposited $200. I was up to $754. Then the 25% deposit bonus kicked in. They brought me up to $804. And then I withdrew $200, and now I'm down to $604. I literally got $50 free last night from FanDuel. I mean, guys, I'm assuming you can't do that if you don't have a balance above 200 to begin with. I mean, you guys can certainly try it if you're willing to. But I'm assuming if you have a deposit currently under 200, they're not going to let you deposit 200, you get a free 50, and withdraw that 200. But maybe they will. But if you definitely have a deposit over $200 right now, you got to opt in, but opt into this promo and do what I did. You can win yourself a free $50. This has not been added into any of my bankroll so far in terms of my plus unit count for the week. I will add that in after today. So after today, we will be adding 3.33 units to the bankroll. So we're already at what, 3.96? You add that, hell, we'll be at 7 units guaranteed. Kicking butt. Thank you, FanDuel. So, wanted to put that in your guys, put that in front of you in case you missed that promotion that FanDuel's giving out free $50. I couldn't believe it. Unreal. Appreciate FanDuel doing that. One last thing here before we get the weekend slate of bets is no NASCAR bets for me this weekend. You guys remember there are 2 tracks I don't touch: Daytona and Talladega. Way too many wrecks, too many big wrecks, and too many cars getting taken out. So I wish you good luck if you decide to, bet Talladega this weekend. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take a step back. I know we came off of a profitable week last week in NASCAR. The only bet I gave you guys cash, and I love NASCAR. I'll be watching the race again this Sunday, but I like to put my money around behind things that you can, try and predict the outcome. There's no try and predict. You can't predict this outcome at Talladega. It is wild, wrecks galore. It's the complete unknown. So, yeah, no NASCAR bets for me here this weekend. All right, let's go ahead now and get on into some bets here. Let's get some bets for today. First one I already tweeted out is Blue Jays versus Rays. No run the first inning at -125 over at PointsBet. Tyler Glasnow is on the bump for the Rays. Enough said. Elite pitcher. Absolute stud pitcher is Tyler Glasnow. The Blue Jays are going to be throwing Steven Matz. He's had 3 starts so far this season. He's given up 0 runs so far in the first inning, and that's against the Royals, Angels, and Rangers. The Royals and Angels have a higher batting average than these Tampa Bay Rays do. So he's doing excellent so far in his 3 starts, at least in the first inning. He's actually had 3 really, really good starts, not just in the first inning, but just in terms of the first inning. Obviously, that's all we really care about. He's done good against 2 teams with better batting stats than what the Rays will bring to the plate again today. And overall, Steven Matz is doing good. A .82 WHIP on the year and a .148 opponent's batting average. So yeah, I got no problem backing this with Steven Matz paired with Tyler Glasnow, and it's -125 over a PointsBet for no run in the first inning. I got another no run in the first inning. We're going to go ahead and look at that Marlins versus Giants game. No run in the first inning, -121 over at PointsBet. For the Giants, they're starting Alex Wood. His only start so far this season was against these Marlins, where he gave up he went 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, 0 runs. We got Alcantara on the bump for the Marlins. He was in a bet earlier this season where we cashed a no run in the first inning. He's had 4 starts. He's given up a run in the first inning 1 time. That was against the Braves. Braves are a significantly better offense here against these Giants. Alcantara, though, the reason why we backed him earlier this season and got a cash and no run the first inning, his whip is .93 and opponent's batting average is .184. So, yeah, just a really, really good pitcher is Alcantara. In terms of how these teams rank in terms of scoring in the first inning, well, the Marlins are ranked 28th, so obviously, damn near the bottom of the league. And the Giants, when I did my research for this, I did it last night, they ranked 24th last night. They actually put up 3 runs in the first inning yesterday, so now they're ranked 17th. I'm not going to overreact to that. They were a 24th ranked team going into last night's game. It's still 17th. I would, if I didn't know they were 24th and I saw if they were 17th, I would still back this. Alcantara is the one who's going up against these Giants, and yeah, he's a really good pitcher there. So yeah, I'm going to do Marlins Giants no run the first inning at -121 over at PointsBet. And then the third MLB bet I'm going to go ahead and give for you guys today, it's going to go to that Athletics versus Orioles game. I'm going to do over 9.5 runs at -105 over at PointsBet. Here for the Orioles, you got Lopez on the bump here for the Orioles. 3 really bad outings. In those 3 outings, he's already given up 5 home runs in 3 outings. That's terrible. In fact, he's gone 13 innings pitched. He's given up 13 hits, and he's given up 13 runs. Just off to a terrible start, but it's not really just a terrible start. It's kind of who he is. The last 3 seasons, his whip is 1.32, 1.43, and 1.47. Those are not good. And the opponent's batting average is 245, 287, and 286. So, yeah, and not just a rough start to his season, just a really shitty pitcher, to be honest. And then for the Athletics, it's Cole Irvin on the mound for him. He's had 2 bad starts. He's had 1 good start. He's gone 15 innings pitched, 16 hits with 8 runs, and he's given up 2 home runs. So we actually, earlier this season, Cole Irvin went up against the Astros, and we took the Astros team total in that, and we actually got a cash against one of this Cole Irvin starts. So we kind of know who Cole Irvin is. He's not all that good. When the game does go to the bullpens here, in terms of how these 2 teams rank in bullpens, K per 9, they rank 29th and 19th. ERAs 20th and 7th. FIPs 15th and 12th. Whip is 14th and 10th, and opponent's batting average is 20th and 16th. So, basically, average of the road, nothing all that great. Athletics offense, 6th in runs, 6th in home runs, 15th in Ks. Otherwise, these offenses are about middle of the road towards maybe a little bit around rank number 20 in terms of batting average, slugging, on-base percentage, and those kind of stats there. About middle to 20 there, how you on there. This game is played in Baltimore. That definitely factors into this. Baltimore home overs on the season are 4-2-1, and they're 3-0 when the run total is at 9+. And then Athletics on the way, they're hitting their overs on 3-2. So yeah, this ballpark really does lend to home runs and high scoring. So yeah, I actually love this bet here at the Athletics and Orioles over 9.5 runs at -105 over at PointsBet. Let's transition now to the soccer pitch. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys one bet already right now. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys Wolves Burnley, no goal in the first 30 minutes. And you can find that at -125 over at Draftkings. We cashed this exact same bet last week in Burnley's game when they played against Manchester United. We know about Burnley. There's a reason why we made that bet against Manchester United. And Manchester United is a far better offense than what the Wolves are going to bring into attack here into this game. And Burnley they just don't give up goals. They're just hovering above the relegation zone. They just need to start scrapping and clawing their way to 1 point. And that's exactly what we saw against United. It was hold on. Then once they did give up a goal, now they've got to start chasing the game, and they gave up a few goals. But they're going to be stingy as hell until that first goal gives up. And we already know how Wolves are too. Wolves are superly good defensive in their own right. So yeah, 2 clubs that are super good on the defensive side. They don't give up a whole lot. I got no problem going no goal in the first inning at -125 over DraftKings, just like we did last week and got a cash there. All right, a couple bets that are worth talking about. I'm not putting my money behind them, but you're going to see these, and you're going to see these. You're going to see these a lot. I actually thought about doing these. You got no run the first inning there in Mets Nationals. You got DeGrom on the mound. That's already enough said. But he's opposed by Feedy on the mound for the Nationals. I mean, the Mets just know him. So that just put me off there. But boy, if it wasn't a division matchup, obviously I would blindly take any Mets game with DeGrom, no run the first inning, but I don't like how they're going up against the Nationals, and the Mets bats will know this Nat starter. So that gave me pause. And then the other one, no run the first inning. After I dug into it, Rangers, White Sox, I love it, except for the Rangers are throwing Dunning on the mound, and he was a member of the White Sox last season. So if there's going to be any team in the bigs, while I like Dunning, I like his stuff, we'll back him this season, no run the first inning. If there's going to be any team that's going to be able to jump on him early, that's going to know every pitch that's coming out of his hand, it's going to be these White Sox. So just couldn't pull the trigger on the end of the day at that one. What I'm looking forward to in terms of no run the first inning, tomorrow's game between Indians, Yankees, Cole versus Bieber. I can't wait to see what that price is going to be. I bet that's going to be one of the highest prices we see all season. I bet that's going to be like, the reason, you guys remember, what was it? It was Indians, White Sox. We actually had to parlay that no run the first inning with that Padres money line, because that one was Giolito, Bieber, and that one was at like minus 170, I believe. That's why we had to drop in a parlay. I just can't wait to see what this price is going to be here for this Indians Yankees no run the first inning. I bet it's higher than that minus 170. I can't wait. That's gonna be something to keep an eye on. So, anyways, look for us tomorrow. We're gonna have to drop that sucker in a parlay. That one's. I mean, you gotta bet it. It's Bieber and it's Cole. You definitely gotta bet it. You just can't bet it alone. At least not for the amount of juice that I have and above my threshold. So we'll look to drop that one into a parlay sometime tomorrow. And then obviously over the course of the next few days, I'm gonna be rolling out soccer bets on Twitter. So just make sure you're following me there on Twitter if you want to follow and cash any soccer bets alongside with me. Other than that, let me go ahead and get you guys the two answers for the $10,000 quiz show on the Fox Bet Super 6 app. Question one is, what's going to be the lowest MLB score on Saturday? I'll go ahead and take the Dodgers and the Padres. Look, you got Snell on the mound for Bauer. Bauer's having a great season. Snell may have burned us one time there on actually it was that game where we parlayed it against, it was actually that game where we parlayed it with that no run, that Indians White Sox. He bounced right back and had another great start. Snell's a phenomenal pitcher. All these guys can have hiccups from time to time, but yeah, Snell bounced right back immediately in his last start and had a good one. So I've got that one as the lowest MLB score on Saturday. And then how many lead changes will it be at Talladega? Easy answer, 46 plus. Let's just hope we get the right result. You guys remember, I already uploaded the video there for my NASCAR. There were 56 lead changes last season. So this one, 46 plus, was an absolute no-brainer to go ahead and answer it that way. Again, let's just hope we get the right result there. All right, guys, that's how we're going to do it here on the Friday edition here of Winning Bets. We'll roll out those 3 baseball bets and the soccer bet for sure, and then we'll just look for me on Twitter for the rest of the Friday. Maybe OddsJam will come out with another risk-free opportunity. We'll jump on that there with our friends over at OddsJam, and then of course, like I said, we got the weekend soccer and baseball bets. So just follow me on Twitter, and you guys can jump on those with me. All right, guys, enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We'll count up all this profit here over the course of this weekend. And we'll guys see you guys back on Monday. Have a good one. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.